Hello, Scorpio. This is your general reading from June 29 to July 6. So let's get started on your general reading. So I got actually some new decks. Thank you guys so much for supporting me. For those who know me outside of the tarot world, I really appreciate it. I went from 1 deck to 5 decks, okay? So we're gonna do some love oracles at the end, and we're gonna start with this Rose Iconic Oracle deck. So we're gonna see what Spirit has to say to roast you and get your butt in gear, some harsh truth that you need to hear. And also we'll have some mind cards right now. We got some mind oracles, things to think about this week, okay? So Scorpios, if this resonates with you, please like, comment, and subscribe. Cross watchers, hello. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Yeah. Other than that, let's get started. And also, if you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. And if you're new, hi, my name is Space Capricorn Tarot. The reason why I call myself that is because I have 7 placements in Capricorn. So shout out to my Capricorns, okay? All right, so let's see what the Rose deck has to say for you, Scorpio, for this week. Some harsh truth, some hard pill to swallow, okay? All right. We got Narcissist. Okay. So Narcissist, I have to see what the booklet says about that. So for Narcissist, the world in fact does not revolve around you or your precious ego cargo. Okay, so we have Narcissist. Scorpio, if you are in your head, you think the world revolves around you, you don't understand what's going on, then I would take a chill pill, take a step back, and realize that the world functions and revolves around all of us. We all have the same 24 hours in a day, okay? And the reason why people act the way they do is because they make things a priority. So not everyone could put you as their #1 priority. Or if you're dealing with a narcissist, let them know. Be like, hey, this is my life. I get to do what I want. And you know, people can also set boundaries too. I know dealing with narcissistic energies, it's really hard to interact with those who kind of cross boundaries. All right, so I think that might be something to keep in mind. Okay, so Scorpio, general reading, narcissism might be something you might be dealing with this week. So best of luck. I know it's difficult, and if you feel like you are exhibiting some narcissistic energies, you know, there are resources and people out there that can help you. And for those who are dealing with narcissism, also if you are in a very not safe situation, please find the resources to help if you need any help with that. I know Google has some resources for those who are in those type of situations. I wish you all the love and luck, okay? So we got reassess, it's time. One more card please for Scorpio. Yeah, that's already pretty heavy, Scorpio. I know you guys are water signs, so everything is about emotions with you guys, and sometimes our emotions can get carried away. So one more please. So reassess, and it's time. I'll just pull one. And pay attention. Okay, so for reassess, it says you are being asked to take stock of your life and let go of anything or anyone that no longer makes you happy. Notice who and what brings you joy and who and what doesn't. It's time for some life cleanup. All right, and that's kind of crazy. It says it's time for some life cleanup, and then it gives you it's time. You're being asked to move forward towards the dream that you've been carrying in your heart. It's time to bring it out to the world. You're ready. It's time. And we also have pay attention. You're being asked to pay extra close attention to the signs you're being given, both the subtle ones and the ones that can't be missed. These signs will help you see how to best move forward in your life to live your best life. I kind of butchered that last sentence. I didn't really say it word for word. So Scorpio, I feel like if you are in this narcissistic energy, I feel what Spirit is saying is you don't, that doesn't have to be you, right? It's like when people say people do bad things, it doesn't make them a bad person. And same with if people do good things, it doesn't make them a good person. I feel like if this is someone or yourself that you're dealing with, it's like, it's time to make some changes. It's time to get with the program, get maybe in a program with other people that are experiencing narcissism, because it is a mental thing, but we do have resources out there. All right, so tell me a little bit more about reassess. I know in the Capricorn reading I took 4 cards, but the video was very long, so I'm only gonna take 2. Okay, so we have the Knight of Wands for reassess. Okay, tell me one more. So yeah, the Knight of Wands energy, that's so good. Hero, fearless, inspired action. So you're ready to like go and make these changes for yourself, Scorpio. So I wonder what is kind of like, is there something blocking you, or maybe you're just getting the courage now to do it? So please tell me more about reassess. Please tell me more. Tell me a little bit more about reassess, please. Yeah, Scorpio. Already off to a very heavy reading. We got the 10 of Pentacles. Wow, that's good. So if you reassess your life, I think right now is the time to pivot, because you kind of have an idea of what you want to do, or at least I feel like most people know what they don't want, right? So it's all about figuring out what and how to get to the parts of your life that you want to be at, because obviously we all have an idea of what like our happy life is, abundance, but it's like really how to get there, the journey. So we do have the 10 of Pentacles showing up for you. So you could be dealing with a Cancer, Leo, or Virgo, where it's like inheritance, family and job security, stability, tradition, long-term success, and strong foundation. Yeah, Scorpio, I feel like you are dealing with like, it's not like your whole life is crumbling, but I feel like you could be wanting to do more with your life. Like, okay, I'm at like a satisfactory type of thing with your life, but it's like, how can I be more abundant, right? It's like doing the bare minimum, getting your like basic needs met, but now you're ready for more. So yeah, I feel like you're reassessing yourself, and now it's time. So Spirit, tell me more about it's time for Scorpio. What is it time? Ooh, yes, 7 of Swords. So Aquarius energy. Okay, that is way too much. May I have 1 card, please, Spirit, for it's time. I feel like, Scorpio, if you've been dishonest, if you're in a liar, cheating, player situation, like something like that, you know, like maybe just narcissist, or if you are exhibiting narcissistic like tendencies, like it's time to correct yourself. It's time to stop that, because we got with the 7 of Swords, it's cheating, deceit, theft, like being strategic for all the wrong reasons, you know, criminal activity. That's the words that describe the 7 of Swords. And I feel like, you know, it's time to make some changes. It's not, I feel, you know, I have this friend, right? And he's been like through some stuff. He's been through jail and all this other stuff. Like he's had like that kind of life, that kind of like upbringing where he was up to no good, but he made the changes within himself to be a better person. Like the way that I met him right now, you would have never known. You would have never known he had like the street life, the hard life, you know? And now he's like an amazing person. He knows what he did wrong, and he knows it was bad, but that doesn't define the rest of your life. Does that make sense? So I feel like now it's time for you to like stand up. I feel like you've been sitting on the bleachers, letting life pass you by, and you're like, oh, life is not for me. Life is not for me. It's like, no, you're getting into this momentum of like, life is for me. How can I, you know, how can I get there? What can I do to like better myself, you know? It's like hope, happiness, and healing. So yeah, I feel like you are healing all these parts of yourself, and it's time. So let's get another card for it's time. Ooh. Yeah, Four of Cups in reverse. So you do have a breakthrough. There's some new goals, new directions moving forward with yourself. And you know, maybe you're passionate about it. I don't know if this narcissistic energy is the catalyst to all of it, but no matter what, it's like, it's time. I deserve better. I deserve to do better, be better, or this person, you know, it's like, it's time for me to be with people who do better, be better, right? So, ooh, I didn't even ask for pay attention. We'll just think about I'll leave the Page of Cups out, but yeah, pay attention. Maybe you are getting a little envious of other people. Okay, so we have the Two of Wands in reverse. Okay, so let me just get one more because I know the Page of Cups came out before I asked anything. So let's get one more for you. So pay attention. So right now it says pay attention with the Two of Wands to unknown, canceled plans, avoiding risk. This card just fell, so let me grab that. Ooh, I forgot I lit my candle. Okay, yeah, you have the Lovers. Okay, so I feel like life is telling you to pay attention, right? Because right now you have the Two of Wands in reverse. The Page of Cups wanted to come out as a side message, right? So we got emotional vulnerability, immaturity, broken dreams, and creative blocks. But when I asked for this pay attention card, we got the Two of Wands in reverse, and we also got the Lovers. So I feel like maybe if it's you to pay attention to how your energy affects other people, because you might be pushing them away. And I think it might be because of the Two of Wands in reverse, where it's like the fear of the unknown, avoiding risk, be left in places, right? It's like you feel like if you don't make this change right now, if you don't move, if you're not in this Knight of Wands energy, which I personally believe is you right now on the board, I feel like, you know, if you don't do anything, like it doesn't have to be a relationship with the Lovers. It could be the people that you love. It's like, it's gonna be like this, right? Like cycles, repeating behaviors is always gonna be like this if you don't take action, right? Like if you're stuck in like a situation that's not benefiting, or it's like not nourishing you, then you know that you might lose all the people in your life. Because it's kind of like if someone is dealing with addiction and they don't clean up, and it gets harder and harder on the people around you. It gets harder and harder to make new connections, and then you start seeing people slowly like dissipate from your life. It's also another thing too. It's like when people work at the older nursing homes, there's always the people like hospice per se, where it's a program for those who are near the end of their life, and they talk about like regrets. What are the regrets that they had in their life now that they were reaching the end? And then it's always like, I wish I got better sooner because all the people that loved me, it's like I pushed them away because I decided to not be better, right? So whether this is you or somebody else, like this is something you have to pay attention to, because that is, you know, it's the hard truth. Maybe this is why this came out for your roast, because it's like, you know, these are like situations that don't get talked about a lot, right? It's like they get swept under the rug. It's like secrets. So it's time to pay attention. You have it's time, and it's time to like really check your boxes. Like if you don't have a to-do list, if you don't have like things you want to do in life, it is time to start making a move. That's probably why you have the Knight of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. It's just like, it's time to get going, you know? What better time than now? So, ooh. My earring. Usually, so this is one thing that one of my lovely friends have told me. When your earrings, it feels like whatever you're doing, like think about what you're doing in life, And if your earrings, I know it's kind of weird, right? Not everyone's going to agree with this. It's like, oh, dude, it's a medical thing. Go get your ear checked. But another spiritual thing about that I was told, which I like to believe, okay, is that like, when your earrings, it's like, think about what you're doing, and it's like, it's spirit's way of saying either stop what you're doing and like reassess. Oh yeah, dude, reassess. It's like reassess what you're doing and think about doing the opposite. Or think about, like, if you're thinking of something, like if you're in a problem, like, oh man, I don't understand why this is going on. Stop and like think about how you could like flip the script. Like if everything's going wrong, try to think about everything that could go right. Does that make sense? Like if you're thinking of all the things that could go wrong, think about all the things that could go right, because it doesn't hurt to think about the things that can go right, because you're already thinking about things that might go wrong. So what's the harm in thinking about things that could go right? Because you're already thinking as it is, right? Sorry, I kept saying right all the time, but yeah, that's, I don't know, that's maybe something Spirit wanted me to tell you in the Scorpio reading. So Scorpios, let's get one more rose now that you have this message. Spirit, tell me what you want to say now for Scorpio. And then once we're done, we're going to do some love messages as well. So tell me what you want to say to Scorpio. Ooh, okay. That's too much. Okay. Can I have just one card, please? May I have one card? One card for Scorpio. Yeah, Scorpio. I know it's never a fun thing to say everything is temporary, but sometimes it is a good mindset to have, you know? And just because you say everything is temporary, it doesn't mean things can evolve like in a positive way. So that's another thing that I wanted to say to you guys. It's like, maybe if you are losing people, it doesn't mean that you can't like, it doesn't mean you can't like make amends, you know, and live life where it's like, you know, healing. Because who doesn't want to heal, right? Like there's so much love in this universe. Like the lovers, it's like we're here to like connect, have our needs met, you know, live life to the fullest, because it's like you only have a life expectancy of 60 to 80. And most of us right now, I would like to think we're like anywhere between or anything past 20 is already like a quarter, right? A quarter or a third of our life. And so it's never too late, but you know, this is your life and this is the life around us. So that's why maybe with the Narcissist card, it's like, don't think the world revolves around you, but this is your life. Okay, kind of like pay attention to the difference. We got the simp card, a word we can't say on Twitch, but what does simp, what is simp? Oh my goodness, I'm actually curious. I have not read this booklet, so this is like live reaction. So Spirit, tell me why you want to tell Scorpio to simp. I don't know, maybe you might learn something from simping, whatever this card means. This booklet is so small. It's hard to, okay. Okay, are you ready for this, Scorpio? So the simp card. Are you doing the most for someone or something who can care the least? Please get some self-respect unless you are enjoying that sort of thing. Okay, this is kind of like, it ties into what I said earlier, where it's like, oh, good people, people who do good things aren't good people, and bad people who do bad things, or people who do bad things aren't bad people. I feel like with this message and Narcissists combined, it's like, pay attention and reassess your actions, right? Or other people's actions. because I've had like a situation where someone volunteered their time to help me just to use it against me, right? And it's like, yeah, they were doing something nice, but their intentions were so narcissistic, where it's like they didn't actually care about me. They used me as like a means to get their own needs fulfilled in such a sneaky way. It's like I always say people can always get what they want, right? People can always get what they want, like everyone, like a collective, right? We can get what we want, but we have to be like very mindful of our actions. So I feel like with the simp card, maybe you are doing things in your life, like you're like people pleasing or like doing things with the intentions of satisfying yourself instead of doing it out of like out of the goodness of your heart. Or like be careful of people that do that. Yeah, it's like watching people's actions or reassessing your actions of what you're doing, right? It's like, oh my God, I can't believe I did all this work for someone and like now they say they don't care about me. It's like, well, think about your actions, right? And think about what really happened. So I feel like it's like paying attention. And if you are in this like Seven of Swords energy where you're like clouded and you can't really think beyond your emotions, then maybe it is time, you know, it's time to like really change your mindset. So let's get some love messages, some love oracles of what's possibly gonna go on in your next week. Okay, this one wants to come out. We got romantic feelings, falling in love, affections, happiness, and emotions. All right. So maybe your romantic feelings or someone that you may be dealing with have these feelings for you. Wedding, marriage forever, the one union. Okay. And then we have one more. Let's get one more love message. I feel like Scorpio, this is probably what you want with this Ten of Pentacles energy, but you do have a lot to work on, right? You have the Two of Wands in reverse, which is the fear of the unknown, and then the narcissistic energy and the simp card. And hopefully this other person isn't the narcissistic simp, but I don't know. That's only up for you to decide. We could get some clarifying cards for that too, to see who that other person is. But can we get one more card for Scorpio, please? Yeah. So Scorpio, you do have a lot going on for this week, but I feel like you're handling it now. It might have been like a crazy wake-up call because you do have pay attention and it's time. Like something was the catalyst to this new path, right? Because you are in this Knight of Wands energy where you're like ready to go. Okay, let's get one more, please. One more. The truth, confession, clarity, reveal, and secrets. All right. And also, I just want to know if this is narcissist simp. If I just did Capricorn reading. If this is Scorpio, give me a Scorpio card. Eight of Swords. Okay. No offense, forgot what Eight of Swords is. But this is me learning with you guys, right? I am pretty new. Wait, is this Eight of Swords? That's Eight of Wands. I have this so I could learn as I go. So thank you for being patient with me. So Eight of Swords, it has Eight of Pentacles. I went through every 8 besides the one I need. So Eight of Swords. Wait, that's Six of Swords. Dang, is this all the way? Is Eight of Swords out? No. 4 of Wands. Where's the swords, my dude? That'd be crazy if I'm missing it. Wait. 9 of Swords? Oh my goodness. Where are the swords? 6 of Swords? You know what? I might have been getting confused with Wands the first time. Yep. I do that. 5, 10 of Swords. Oh. Thank you for being patient. So, 8 of Pentacles. What the heck? 4 of Swords? Am I missing? Am I missing a card? I guess this is one way to double check. I don't see it. What? 8 of Wands. What? Am I missing a card? Wow. You know what? I never double checked. What the heck? Okay, let me just Google this and then, oh my god, I have to check my cards. Or is there any stuck in here? What? No, I see 7 of Swords. Okay, let me check. 8 of Swords, zodiac sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, I'm gonna pull 2 more cards and I'm just gonna Google it. It's just faster that way. Page of Pentacles. All right, if this is Scorpio. 3 of Wands. Okay. Page of Pentacles, zodiac. Earth signs, okay. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and then 3 of Wands. Yeah, Pentacles are usually Earth. Yeah, this is a lot of energy though, not gonna lie. Leo, okay, so you got fire signs. So you got all the fire signs and earth signs. So this might be a fire sign or an earth sign that you could be dealing with. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, and Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So I feel like this person you might be dealing with has those signs or exhibiting that energy right now. But I feel like there is a truth to behold, and you know, they do want this like happy ending with you, but there is this thing that you are dealing with right now. But maybe you do want to charge forward to this person because that's why you have the Knight of Wands. But that's all I got for you, Scorpio. I did 2 cards for the minds clarification, and this was still 30 minutes, so that's crazy. Thank you so much for reading or watching until the end. I appreciate you guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Cross watchers, hopefully, you know, if you're that one that wants the wedding and the romantic feelings, be patient. I know we're always so eager, but thank you guys so much for tuning in, and please check your other signs if it doesn't resonate fully, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. See you next time. Bye.